Growing up in a Muslim background, in a Muslim family, all we see around me was a heteronormative society. But when I grew up and I realized that my sexuality is different and I don't fit in that narrative, then I have to understand the two different identities.
I've been told that I don't exist because a Muslim-born person can't really practice Buddhism. And I find that in LGBTQIA spaces that I've been a part of, being bisexual or being Muslim, those things can affect fitting in.
I guess the context is that I grew up in Saudi Arabia in the underground Catholic church, but my mom was a Taoist convert, so there was a bit of a intersectionality with that, a bit of a syncretism as well. So there's always been a bit of, I think, holding back.
For me, it was to understand where homophobia comes from within my culture and faith, and also understanding what it is to be a gay man. And then once I found those answers, it was about merging those two together and see how I can strike a balance.
So coming out is something that, I did as an adult, and it wasn't easy, and there's definitely been fallout from it. I lived in South Korea for a few years, and I just saw their brand of Buddhism and how they practice it every day, and it's so much a part of their history, and learning about energy before that, but really using it in a different way because I was really isolated in Korea.
I think definitely acceptance, because for me, there was a big, affinity towards acceptance, especially because being from an underground church in Saudi, it felt the same, nearly. Like I was part of a community that was small. And I used to lie to my parents, I remember, to say that I was going to, because I was a big activist, going to climate change meetings on a Friday night, and I would come to church instead.
I belong to a group called the Sydney Queer Muslims, and what we do is we provide social support for people who are struggling with their sexual identity and their faith. If you're a service provider who have a client who are queer and Muslim, and they want to reach out to people just like them, then you can give them our information. We're on Facebook.
I really think that any organization that is purposely looking to serve LGBTQIA communities needs to really put the trauma in context and just educate people about how to engage with trauma, even if it means taking a step back and taking care of yourself before re-engaging with the triggers in the world around you.
Also, if culture and religion intersect a lot, but I think referring is not always a bad idea. I think at least connecting them with an organization, knowing that exists, is really important. Because most times people don't know that there's people like them. And to me, that's so important. Oh, there's other people that believe this.